Oh man, the contest for layer ones continues to heat up. Bitcoin has shown signs of now reversing to look like we can have more movement to the upside, and leading the pack are two of our favorite layer one solutions in Terra and Avalanche. We've seen absolutely big moves on both these projects. Luna up 39% in just 7 days, guys, and Avalanche up 10% as well, both looking amazing. You can see they're taking 9th and 10th spot here, and it will not be long before they start flipping some of those ahead of them, and this may get the likes of Solana and Cardano really scared. Two amazing projects in itself. This top 10 now is really heating up with some solid projects with their own names, things we've been covering for a long time. And will we start to see a decoupling? I get this question a lot. When will we see some of these altcoins decoupling? And I've always said not yet. I always say, and I continue to say today, if Bitcoin was to have a really big red day today, even our favorites, Binance Coin up there, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, which are far bigger still at this point than a Terra and a Luna, they will struggle, right? They will go to the downside because we haven't had this decoupling yet. We've not had a decoupling where we can say Solana stands on its own 2 feet. The crypto market can all go down, but Solana can have an amazing day and rally 10-15%. We're not there yet. I do think we're going to get there. It's going to take a little time. It's going to need all of these projects to have their own use cases cemented in mass adoption before that can happen, okay? At the moment, people go risk on, risk off. If we're risk off, oh, let's sell all of our crypto. And then when we're risk on again, institutions buy back their crypto. So we need to understand that's where we're at right now, okay? It's not a mature market. It's a young market, embryonic, and there's a lot of maturing to do yet for the crypto market. We are early adopters. I know it can be difficult to understand that because we watch so much content, we're involved so deeply in the crypto space and have been for a while. We feel like everybody knows about it. But just remind yourself, go into the average street and say, do you know what a MetaMask wallet is? They don't know. Let alone, how to use Phantom or Terra or Avalanche. Don't go there, right? So this is what we're seeing right now. We're going to take a quick look today at Terra's and Luna's Avalanche's chart. But before that, what I wanted to do is have a quick flick down just to show you what's going on in the market. So first, what we can see is that Bitcoin has managed to have its... So we saw that let's go to the 4 hourly, actually, it's a bit clearer. So we've been monitoring this for a while now. Bitcoin was heading in its downward channel, and we saw that we needed to break to the upside. Now, a descending channel has a higher probability of breaking to the upside, which is fantastic. And we saw we got the breakout here on the 21st of December, 2 days ago. Now, I did say in yesterday's video, we were getting a little bit of a curling off, and we may need to come down to test the resistance turn support level here at about 47. Thankfully, we managed to pick up some support here in the last 2 4-hourly candles at the 47,850 mark, which is a very important historical level for us. That 47,850 mark, we've used it for a long time for those of you watching this channel, and thankfully we managed to use that horizontal support to bounce on 2 strong 4-hourly candles. Now that suggests we could be set to complete this reversal pattern and really be ready to start making moves to the upside. But first, I want to see us get above this high here. So I want to see us get above about 49.5, call it, okay? So we're sitting at 48,600. So let's call it another $1,000 on Bitcoin before we create a new higher high here, and we can start heading to the upside. At that point, I'm looking at the top of the wedge as the first technical pattern at 52,000, but then beyond that, the next solid resistance line is 54,433. So that is what I'm watching out on. You can see Bitcoin here, if I bring out the EMA ribbon, that 4-hourly candle we have just seen has bounced off beautifully off our EMA ribbon and suggests we could be ready for an explosive move to the upside. So definitely one I'm watching on, because that's going to take some of our favorites with us. And that's what we're going to move on to now, which is first, let's pick up the Luna chart. And for those of you who've been watching this channel for a while, you will know we've been monitoring Luna for quite a long time. And let's just remove this EMA ribbon, and let me just zoom out and show you the chart that we've been following on Luna. Now, as you can see, Luna has been on an absolute tear. If we take this from the 15th of August right back here, when we had a big rally, rejected, and then entered this upward channel, this has been an absolutely massive move on Luna. And at the time, when we entered the channel, I suggested that we could be hitting the golden ratio target of 76, 79, right, guys? Now, we've absolutely smashed through that. We're sat at 91 now, and Luna is moving from strength to strength. And so now I need to set us a new price target. A lot of people, by the way, guys, were laughing at me for this target. You can see how the technical target from my channel line matched up perfectly with my Fibonacci level as well, and I had high conviction that we were going to hit that mark. We wicked across it here, but now you can see we went and truly smashed it just a couple of weeks onwards here on Luna. So fantastic move on Luna. And if you guys traded this with me or invested in Luna, let me just remove some of these lines. You can see, let me just get the measuring tool. Let's take this move here all the way from August up to where we're at roughly now, you're looking at a 476x. You would have 5x your money just on that one play, which I've shared with you on this channel, guys. So Luna, amazing project. And why was I so convinced in Luna? Was it just the chance? No. Like you know, I'm a big proponent of blending technicals with fundamentals. That's what it's about on this channel. And I'm going to show you now what kind of fundamentals I'm looking at, because, you know, if you've not watched my Luna video where I explain why I'm so bullish on Luna, you've got to check that out. I think I was roaming around somewhere when I was just talking to the camera direct. So go check out that video. It'll be like 3 or 4, 5, 6 maybe videos previously. Go check that out, because it'll give you an understanding of how my brain works in terms of the fundamentals. But you can see here, let me show you this. So let me show you, we'll come back to the fear and greed in this, but what I want to show you is the total value locked. Now look at that, guys. We've just had a flippening. Terra Luna is now the second, the second biggest project by total value locked. It's sitting at 19.26 billion in total value locked. That's minor compared to Ethereum, which is sat at 156, but it's flipped a Binance coin, the Binance Smart Chain, at 16.8 billion. So it's flipped it quite significantly. It's just leapfrogged it completely. And Avalanche, which we're going to be looking at shortly, is now looking to do the same, sat at 12.63 billion. Now, obviously, you want to look at the metric in terms of total value locked, which I just showed you, but look at the 7-day change. Terra Luna has gone up 46%, guys. Ethereum's gone up 4%. It's already too big, right? And we know it's becoming more and more difficult to use. Look at Avalanche, up 12%. These are the projects we want to keep an eye on, the ones which are moving quickly. Look at Matic, up 7.5%. Really big moves on these projects and really picking up a lot in terms of their total value locked. And then we got Phantom as well, which of course we cover on this channel, sitting at 5 billion in total value locked. And as you can see from the market cap, this is why I see this is so fundamentally undervalued, is it's 0.1 ratio between its total value locked and its market cap. But enough of that in my Phantom videos. So as you can see, the fundamentals and use cases on Terra Luna, on Avalanche, continue to be really hot. And the market, whenever the market starts to pick back up now, it's had its retracement. If Bitcoin is ready to U-turn and start heading to the upside, you best believe these projects, these solid layer 1 solutions, plus solutions such as Matic, which are layer 2 solutions, which have ultimately turned into their own layer 1 as well, will continue to move strongly, particularly those chains which are EVM compatible as well, which have bridges for dApp developers to bridge straight onto other platforms. They're going to move rapidly, okay? So really exciting time for a lot of these projects. Now let's quickly take a quick look at the chart on Avalanche as well, because what you could see on Avalanche was we were in a long-term downtrend, which we covered on this channel as well. Let's remove some highlighting, and you can see that ever since we got rejected from this level right here, so we got rejected from this high here at 146, we entered a downtrend all the way from the 21st of November. Okay, now finally on the 15th of December, we got a good breakout. I said wait for a calling off. We got a calling off. We rallied again, another calling off, but this time a higher low, which is fantastic, and then a new high. Now we just need to again keep a higher low and then a new high, and we are now in a solid good uptrend, which we'll want to monitor to the upside. Okay, so let's just put in a very brief line. Just we want to be monitoring an uptrend at this kind of a rate. Okay, so this is what we want to be looking out for on Avalanche. So you can see we've broken this clear resistance level. Well, we're not broken it, but we're fighting at the moment on this resistance level at 120. Really important level for us. We're currently sit at 118, just below it. You can see the bulls flipped us above that level, and then the next 4-hourly candle, the bear said not quite yet. So we need to build a little bit more strength before heading above this, and then we want to see us go and test the 146 mark on Avalanche. So another solid project. You can see again the fundamentals and the technicals are aligning, and these are the kind of projects you will see me mentioning I want to add to my portfolio. Okay guys, those of you who are managing to pick up these projects, these moments when nobody wants to touch them, you're going to do well. Don't be the person that FOMO's in now. Now you're going to start getting the FOMOs, right? From this period all the way to the highs, you naturally get the FOMOs. This is FOMO. FOMO, F for FOMO, W for winners, okay? This is your green candle disease over here, okay? So we don't want that. We don't want green candle disease. We don't need the market to tell us we've picked the right project. We already know. We did our research. We understand the tokenomics. We understand the chain. We understand how it works. We understand what the use cases are. We understand what the total value locked is. So we get confidence to buy in these regions. That's what we're trying to show you guys how to do on this channel. So if you appreciate that, appreciate this update on Luna, Terra, and why the layer 1 solution is so hot right now, which is why I continue to give it the coverage. This is the narrative you want to be looking at. I know there are other opportunities in terms of NFT and gaming, but all of that falls down if there are no good, solid layer 1 platforms for the Bitcoin space to use, right? That's key. For the crypto space to use, sorry. we haven't touched mass adoption yet, guys. So when we start to get closer to mass adoption, we're going to need a handful. Maybe not as many as we have right now. This could be survival of the fittest. We're going to need a few really strong layer 1 solutions. Which ones are those going to be? I don't know. Is it going to be Ethereum? Will they get ETH 2.0 done and sort out all their issues? Will it be Solana? Will Cardano come back and prove they're the best? Will it be Terra, Luna? Will it be Avalanche? Will it be a combination of some of those? Will some of them merge, right? Will Ethereum plug in with Matic natively and off they go? There you go, done. And they become the clear winner. We don't know. So we need to place our bets strategically and build out a diversified portfolio. Because one thing I do know is the layer 1 space is going to happen. And it's going to happen to a high level of standard. It's going to have scalable, decentralized, secure platforms ready to scale, right? And which ones those are going to be, we don't know yet. We have to continue to invest in those and find which ones have solid technicals and solid fundamentals and allocate a certain part of our portfolio to them. As always, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, this update on Luna and Avalanche. If you do, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe. Don't forget, pinned comment is the link to our free Discord server, guys. Head into there, meet like-minded people. That's a rapidly growing community. So thank you, guys. If you've already headed into the Discord, do have great conversations in there. Meet like-minded people. Don't forget to tag me in any questions you have. And we have channels specifically for you to vote on which coins you want to cover on this channel. So have your say, vote on which coins you want to have covered on this channel, and maybe your coin will be covered on this channel as well. One further thing we want to do on this channel as well is I'm getting a lot of questions around people wanting to ask me questions about their specific coin or situation they're in. For example, I've invested so and so in Cardano and I'm down this many percent. What do I do? So I'm thinking of setting up a bit of a series whereby I can cover off some of your specific questions, not financial advice, of course. So if you want to consider that, head into the Discord, let me know what your questions are. And if we have enough demand for those types of questions, perhaps we can get a series started of me being your agony aunt in crypto. As always, guys, thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.